Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a cliff, staring into an abyss of unfulfilled dreams, regrets from the past, and endless excuses holding you back. The wind is howling, and doubt whispers in your ear, you'll never change. But deep inside, a spark ignites, the fire of possibility. Tony Robbins once said, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. This isn't just a quote, it's a wake-up call. If you're tired of the same results, the same struggles, it's time to break the cycle. In this video, we'll dive deep into 5 transformative quotes from Tony Robbins, the master of self-improvement. Through stories, examples, and actionable steps, you'll learn how to shift your mindset, take control, and build the life you deserve. We'll follow Alex, a guy just like you, as he applies these lessons and turns his life around. Stick with me. This isn't quick advice. It's a full journey that will motivate you to act today. Are you ready to unleash your potential? Let's begin.
Let's start with one of Tony Robbins' most empowering quotes. Identify your problems, but give your power and energy to solutions. This means acknowledging what's wrong in your life without dwelling on it. Instead, channel all your focus into fixing it. It's easy to get stuck complaining about problems, but that drains your energy and keeps you stagnant. Robbins teaches that true self-improvement comes from proactive problem solving, turning obstacles into opportunities. To make this real, let's expand on Alex's story. Alex is a 30-year-old marketing executive who's always felt overwhelmed. His problem? Constant procrastination, leading to missed deadlines and stress. At first, he identified the issue, but wasted energy venting to friends, scrolling social media for distractions, and blaming his boss. His life was a cycle of anxiety, late nights catching up, poor sleep, and low self-esteem. But after hearing this quote, Alex decided to shift. He listed his problems clearly: lack of focus, poor time management, and fear of failure. Then, he poured his energy into solutions. He started with small wins, like using a Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes work, 5 minutes break, and gradually built momentum. Over months, he transformed. Promotions came, relationships improved, and he felt empowered. The twist? One day, a major work crisis hit, a project failure that could have cost his job. Instead of panicking, he applied the quote, identified the root, team miscommunication, and energized solutions, team meetings and training. It saved the day and earned him respect. Alex's journey shows that problems are inevitable, but solutions are what define you. For more motivation, consider real-life examples. Take Oprah Winfrey. She identified her childhood traumas, but focused energy on solutions like therapy and building her media empire, becoming a billionaire icon. Or think of an everyday person, like a single mom struggling with finances. She identifies debt as the problem, but energizes solutions by budgeting apps, side gigs, and financial education, eventually achieving stability. Another example, an entrepreneur whose business is failing, identifies market shifts, but solves it with pivots like online sales, turning loss into profit. These stories prove the quote works across all levels. Now, to help you apply this, here's a detailed step-by-step guide. Sit down with a journal and identify your top 3 problems honestly, no judgments. Write them out. What's holding me back? For each problem, ask, why does this exist? What's the root cause? This builds awareness without blame. 2 minutes, shift to solutions. Brainstorm 5 actionable ideas per problem. Be specific, like if focus is the issue, I'll try the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes work, 5 minutes break. 1 minute, prioritize. Choose one solution to start today. Set a deadline and track progress. 1 minute, energize it. Visualize success daily and commit energy by scheduling time, as in 30 minutes a day on your solution. 1 minute, reflect weekly. What worked? Adjust and celebrate wins to stay motivated. Reflect on this. What problem in your life are you giving too much power to? How can you redirect that energy? By the end of this section, I hope you're fired up to act, because solutions are where real change happens.
Moving on to our second quote.
Your past does not equal your future. Tony Robbins emphasizes that no matter how many setbacks you've had, they don't define what's ahead. You do, through your choices today. This quote is a lifeline for anyone feeling trapped by mistakes, failures, or trauma. It reminds us that self-improvement is about rewriting your story, using the past as fuel, not chains. Let's deepen Alex's narrative. After his early career flops, like quitting a job impulsively and racking up debt, Alex was haunted by regret. He replayed failures in his mind, thinking, "I'm just not cut out for success." This mindset kept him in low-paying gigs, avoiding risks. But this quote hit him hard during a low point. Unemployed and isolated, he realized his past was a teacher, not a prison. Alex started small, journaling past lessons, e.g., impulsivity cost me stability. Next time, plan ahead. He enrolled in online courses, networked despite fear, and landed a better role. The turning point? A failed relationship from his past resurfaced as self-doubt during a promotion interview. Instead of letting it derail him, he affirmed, "My past doesn't equal my future," prepared rigorously, and aced it. Now Alex mentors others, showing how breaking free from history leads to freedom. His story isn't linear. There were relapses, like doubting himself during stress, but persistence paid off, leading to financial independence and confidence. Examples to inspire you. Elon Musk overcame a tough childhood and business failures, like early PayPal struggles, but focused on the future, building Tesla and SpaceX. Or a recovering addict who identifies past addictions, but builds a future with therapy, support groups, and new habits, achieving sobriety and a fulfilling career. Another, a student who failed exams repeatedly, but shifts mindset, studies smarter, and graduates top of class. These illustrate that your history is just data. Your future is what you create. Step-by-step guide to apply this. 1 minute. Acknowledge your past. Write down 3 key events that hold you back without self-pity. 1 minute. Extract lessons. For each, ask, what did this teach me? Turn negatives into positives. 2 minutes. Visualize your future. Spend 5 minutes daily imagining your ideal life. Be vivid. Feel the emotions. 1 minute. Set future-focused goals. Use SMART goals. Specific, measurable, etc., tied to new actions. 1 minute. Break patterns. Identify one past habit to change today, like replacing negative self-talk with affirmations. 1 minute. Track and adjust. Monthly review. Celebrate progress. Forgive slips and recommit. Question for you. What's one past event you're letting define your future? Release it now. This quote can set you free.
Quote 3. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. Robbins stresses that dreams without bold, consistent steps are just wishes. Self-improvement requires massive effort, not baby steps, but committed leaps to overcome inertia and achieve breakthroughs. In Alex's evolving tale, after stabilizing his job, he dreamed of starting a side business, but procrastinated, fearing failure. Massive action seemed daunting. He started small, but realized it wasn't enough. His business idea stalled. Inspired by the quote, Alex went all in. He quit distractions, dedicated weekends to building a prototype, cold called 50 potential clients weekly, and invested in marketing courses. Setbacks hit. A product flop cost money, but determination kept him going. He iterated, learned from feedback, and after 9 months, his online coaching service took off, generating passive income. The compelling part? During a low, when investors rejected him, Alex doubled down with more action, networking events and revisions. It landed his first big client. Alex's success wasn't luck. It was relentless action, turning potential into reality. Examples. J.K. Rowling took massive action by writing Harry Potter while broke, submitting to dozens of publishers despite rejections. A fitness enthusiast overweight for years takes action with daily gym, meal prep, and coaching, losing 100 pounds. A career changer quits a dead-end job, moves cities, and networks aggressively to land a dream role. These show action breeds results. Step-by-step guide. 1 minute. Define success. What does it look like for you? Write it vividly. 1 minute. Break it into actions. List 10 massive steps, like contact 20 mentors this week. 2 minutes. Build determination. Create a why list. Reasons that fuel you during tough times. 1 minute. Schedule it. Block time daily for action. No excuses. 1 minute. Overcome barriers. Anticipate obstacles and plan countermeasures. 1 minute. Measure and scale. Track weekly wins, then amplify successful actions. Reflect. What's one massive action you can take today? Don't wait. Success demands it.
Our fourth quote, only those who have learned the power of sincere and selfless contribution experience life's deepest joy, true fulfillment. Here, Robbins highlights that self-improvement isn't selfish. Giving back creates lasting happiness and growth. Contribution shifts focus from me to we, amplifying your impact. Alex, now successful, felt empty despite achievements. Money and status weren't fulfilling. This quote sparked change. He started volunteering at a local youth center, mentoring kids from tough backgrounds like his own. At first, it was awkward, balancing work and giving time, but sincerity grew. He shared skills selflessly, organizing free workshops. The joy came when a mentee landed a scholarship crediting Alex. Twists included burnout from overgiving, so he learned balance, but the fulfillment was profound. Better relationships, purpose, and even business growth from networking. Alex's arc shows contribution completes the self-improvement circle. Examples. Bill Gates contributes via philanthropy, finding joy in global health initiatives after Microsoft. A teacher selflessly tutors underprivileged students, gaining fulfillment from their successes. A volunteer at animal shelters finds purpose in selfless care, overcoming personal depression. These prove giving leads to inner riches. Step-by-step guide. 1 minute. Identify your strengths. What can you contribute? Skills, time, or resources. 1 minute. Find causes. Research aligned passions, like local charities. 2 minutes. Start small sincerely. Commit to one selfless act weekly without expecting returns. 1 minute. Be selfless. Focus on impact, not recognition. Track how it helps others. 1 minute. Scale and balance. Increase contributions as you grow, but set boundaries. 1 minute. Reflect on joy. Journal the fulfillment to reinforce the habit. Ponder. How can you contribute today? True joy awaits in giving.
Final quote. Most people fail in life because they major in minor things. Robbins warns against wasting energy on trivial distractions, urging focus on what truly matters for self-improvement and success. Prioritizing the majors, like goals and relationships, leads to breakthroughs. Alex mastered this last. Post-contribution, he was scattered. Endless emails, social media, minor tasks eating his time. His business growth stalled. The quote revealed he was majoring in minors. He audited his day, cutting distractions like unnecessary meetings. He focused on majors, key client relationships, and innovation. Challenges arose, temptations to multitask during family time, but he used tools like time blocking. Result? Business doubled. More quality time, less stress. The story's climax? During a high-stakes pitch, ignoring minor details like perfect slides and focusing on major value, client needs, won the deal. Alex now lives with purpose, proving focus changes everything. Examples. Steve Jobs majored in innovation at Apple, ignoring minors like bureaucracy. Revolutionizing tech. A parent majors in family bonding over minor chores, building stronger kids. An athlete focuses on training majors, nutrition, practice, over distractions, winning championships. Prioritization is key. Step-by-step guide. 1 minute. Audit your time. Track a day. What's minor versus major? 1 minute. Identify majors. List top 5 priorities aligning with goals. 2 minutes. Eliminate minors. Delegate or delete tasks like excessive scrolling. 1 minute. Use tools. Apps like Todoist for focus. 80-20 rule. 20% efforts yield 80% results. 1 minute. Daily ritual. Start with majors, e.g., 2 hours on high-impact work. 1 minute, review. Weekly assess. Adjust to stay on track. Challenge. What minor are you majoring in? Shift now for real success.
Friends, we've journeyed through Tony Robbins' wisdom with Alex's story. Now it's your turn. Apply these quotes. Identify problems and solve them. Leave the past behind. Take massive action. Contribute selflessly and major in what's important. Start today. Pick one quote and act. If this motivated you, like, comment your biggest takeaway, subscribe for more, and share with someone who needs it. Your best life starts now. Go make it happen.